farm or engage in coffee farming, and those are the proceeds that took me through school. Honorable Speaker, allow me to first recognize the meticulous work done by the Senate Committee on Agriculture, led by Honorable Kamau Murango, the Senator Kirinyaga County. Honorable Speaker, it goes without saying that for a long time, coffee farmers have not been getting their dues. Honorable Speaker, Kirinyaga County produces some of the best coffee famed for its aroma. Notably, Rungeto Factory from Gachagua constituency fetched Kenya shillings 1,715 per kg for their AA grade in the last year at the NCE. Honorable Speaker, despite the challenges that have been there in the coffee sector, this bill now seeks to address some of the pertinent issues so that coffee farmers can finally enjoy the proceeds of their work. It is worth noting, Honorable Speaker, that governance has been a major challenge in the coffee sector. As we discuss and debate the coffee bill, Honorable Speaker, 2023, it is also important to remember that we must also fast track as a House the cooperatives bill that will address most of the issues that occur in the governance sector of coffee. Honorable Speaker, recently in Kirinyaga County, we saw protests in various cooperatives, notably Kiberege Coffee Farmers Cooperative and Mutira Coffee Farmers Cooperative, due to governance issues that have denied farmers their dues and loopholes that are exploited to ensure that they do not get what is owed to them. Honorable Speaker, we must go an extra mile to ensure that as we push for direct sales, Honorable Speaker, so that coffee farmers can be able to market their coffee and sell it directly to any willing buyer, bypassing intermediaries that often manipulate market prices and take advantage of them, that we also address concerns that coffee cooperatives are facing at the county level in terms of infrastructure, Honorable Speaker, which is the duty of the county, Honorable Speaker. We must also address issues of farmhand inputs, Honorable Speaker. We know that we had a very robust fertilizer program, Honorable Speaker, but as I speak, farmers of Kiberegwe Coffee Cooperative Society, Honorable Speaker, do not have the necessary farmhand inputs to ensure that they are also able to grow the crop and maximize the output on their farms. Honorable Speaker, it is worth noting that Clause 47 introduces a levy, a purported levy to be paid to the county governments that is supposed to maintain the society factories infrastructure. However, Honorable Speaker, county governments have proven from time to time that even once they get these funds, they do not have the goodwill to ensure that the funds are applied and are not diverted. Currently, as I speak, county governments have what we call NAGRIP, that is supposed to facilitate agricultural infrastructure and also offer extension officers at the local level to support farmers so that they can increase their output. However, the same is never applied at the county level. So we must check some of the issues that have been raised or rather introduced by the coffee bill that will not address the challenges the farmers have been facing. Perhaps the national government can come to a common ground with the county government on what duties can be undertaken by national government and what the county governments have the capacity to do. Honorable Speaker, we must also streamline the sector in ensuring that farmers are not exploited merely because perhaps they are not able to read the many documents that are presented during the AGMs, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, any coffee farmer who has attended an AGM can tell you the tedious documentation, the hidden charges in terms of marketing, in terms of transport that is charged in dollars, whereas it is transport at the local level. And all these concerns, Honorable Speaker, the bureaucracy involved in it must be lessened so that the farmer is able to examine any documentation that is presented during the annual general meetings and be able to make even informed decisions when they are giving borrowing power to the societies, Honorable Speaker. In recent times, Honorable Speaker, we have seen protests by coffee farmers arising out of instances where borrowing power has been abused by the societies or the cooperatives, Honorable Speaker, where there has been conflict of interest, where some board members also sit in some unscrupulous circles and they borrow money purporting to have borrowing authority from the coffee farmers who do not understand the documentation and the hefty documents that are provided during AGMs, Honorable Speaker. And then, mysteriously, the circles collapse. Honorable Speaker, these pertinent issues, if they're not addressed, even if we have robust law allowing farmers to have direct sale, yet governance issues are not addressed, coffee farmers will continue to suffer. Honorable Speaker, my colleague, the member for Manyora constituency, who's a chairperson KYPA, and I will be proposing some of these amendments to address governance issues and ensure that farmers get what is due to them. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Melly. Proceed, Honorable Melly. Give him the mic.